What is up, everybody? You already know how it go. It is your boy B back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, man, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't know who I am, this is your first time watching me. My name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you. Yes, I said it, you making extra income. Today, we're going to be talking about drop shipping. I love that idea of being able to get products and sourcing them from another location or another factory, another country, even another space, without having to house them yourself, and also being able to not have to front the money, but instead use the money once you get paid the money, and then be able to provide that customer with that product. The issue that I'm having though is when we do this, we are creating a huge gap in our customer service and also our business. Now, when it comes to opening a business or starting some type of business that has transactions with consumers that actually look at you and your business, you want to make sure that the integrity, not only the quality, not only the respect is there, but also you want to make sure that you're inspecting what you expect, right? And what I found out as somebody that used to drop ship, in 2018, I was a drop shipper. I was somebody that used to drop ship. I was somebody that used to actually start Shopify stores, have different niches, and try to excel in that manner. I was the person that was researching people on YouTube over and over again, trying to figure out all the knowledge gaps so that I can be able to be the best dropshipper ever, right? Try to make the most money possible. And I was able to make money. I was able to actually start to make some bread. And when I made the money, you would have thought that I hit the jackpot, because I felt like, okay, I found the secret sauce, right? I felt like I was at the point to where now I have me right here, and then I have a company right here that is providing me electronics that I don't even own. And then I have a store right here that is basically funneling people to me so I can go and just literally automatically get these products from a store and not even have to test them out, not even have to ship them. But then I started to realize, right, when I woke up one day and I got a chargeback, and the chargeback doesn't tell you in depth why you got it, but it was a chargeback, and it was a chargeback for a pair of headphones that was trending at the time. Because, you know, when it comes to drop shipping, and you watching this, you probably want to drop ship, so I'm going to give you the real. You say drop ship trending products, right? The products that you see on TikTok, the products you see on Instagram, Facebook. And that's what I was doing. And what I had an issue with was like, why return it, right? Like, why return this product? Because you already seen videos. I had the fake reviews. Because there's an app on Shopify where I can actually import reviews from AliExpress. I had all of that. And one chargeback came, then another one, then another one, and another one. And then I started to get worried because these chargebacks were coming directly out of my funds, directly out of my linked bank account, and I couldn't get it to stop. So I had to take that loss and continue to take losses because I decided to actually trust a factory that was giving customers and consumers something I didn't even know. I didn't know what they were giving them. It's just literally something. I thought that they were giving them what I said. I followed the instructions from the video. I went to Shopify. I got the extension. I paid for the little class. It just never quite worked out. If you're asking what truly is drop shipping is when you act as a middleman between a consumer and between a provider. And you're not essentially the provider, nor are you the consumer, but you're the person that just brings the consumer to the factory. The consumer then wants to pay money for said product. They pay the money to the product. The money goes through you. You take off the profit or the upcharge that you made, and the rest of the money goes to the factory that is developing the product. Factory is then shipping the product to the consumer, so you don't have to do it. You don't ever have to see the product. You don't have to ever touch the product, and it does sound perfect. And what I realized with this is it was always too good to be true. But what I will do is I will show you a way to get this done effectively in a manner to where it is productive, safe, convenient, and also it's going to take you to different heights when it comes to you doing this the right way. I think if you're watching this and you're still at this point, you're looking to gain information on how I fixed this problem of drop shipping, me trying to drop ship, because I wasn't on YouTube at the time, me trying to drop ship and just trying to make money just like you are, to being able to make that money, being able to use that money to start a business. Don't let this discourage you. Don't let any problem discourage you that you may be having with dropshipping, because when it comes to all this propaganda online, we all fall victim to it at some point, right? And we all have to figure out how to make it work for us. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, what is the pros to selling products, right? What is the pros to actually starting a Shopify store or starting a OfferUp, a MERCARI, a Facebook Marketplace, an Amazon? What is the pros of selling things to people in general, right? The pros are that you are going to be able to now provide a need. You're going to be able to provide people assets. You're going to be able to trade. Essentially, you're trading something physical for some type of cash, or some type of, if you're doing it in person, or currency if you're somebody that is selling online. One of the biggest things that I've learned, and I try to put on to people, but some people don't really listen because they want to take the easy route, which I understand, right? It's easier to do easy things. It's harder to do harder things, but the hard things actually last. Easy things end up stopping, okay? I'm just telling you, the easy things, they never last. The money always goes. It's always problems. The hard route is the best one, because it may take you longer, but you also learn throughout the journey. You're not focused just on the destination, and you're given opportunities throughout that journey that are going to help you continue to excel. So when it comes to drop shipping, or when it comes to selling products, when it comes to being a reseller, the pros are literally easy to identify. You're being able to actually sell goods to individuals for money, for currency. You have assets. You are building your worth, and you're building your worth with products, okay? Whether you're going to the nearest Walmart, Target, anywhere to find items on clearance, or whether you're doing the route that I do, which is I buy items from factories, I buy items from wholesalers. I don't buy items from places like AliExpress and Alibaba, because those are places that everybody gets these products from. I want to be different. I don't want to have the same products as the next person next to me, right? I want to have my products be a little bit higher quality, and I want to be able to be intimate with my supplier to the point to where they're sending me samples, and we're talking, and they're asking me, hey, what do you think about this? And we're actually giving input to each other, because that is how you build a solid business relationship. Me going on AliExpress or me going on Alibaba, I'm not creating a relationship, and they just want the money, which I understand, but they're not going to be able to, or be willing to send me samples. They're not going to be willing to actually look out for me the way that I need, because me personally, I like to explore, but I also like to continue to grow and sell different things. So I need somebody I can trust that's going to point me in the right directions on things that I don't know, right? We all don't know everything, so we have to create a team. And AliExpress, from what I see, is not a valuable way for me to create a team. But when I see me getting these products from factories, now I have Jane, I have Julie, I have Chris, I have Frank, people that are actually hitting me up and sharing insights with me about products. So those are the pros. It's like you develop relationships, you get assets, and you can take these items and sell them anywhere, right? We're not talking about items that are sitting in a warehouse that you don't even know what they look like. You don't even know how they function. We're talking about items that you actually have, items you have in your possession, items you have in your basement, in your room, in the trunk of your car. I used to sell cases out of the trunk of my car. It was embarrassing sometimes, I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm sitting there opening my trunk up and I'm like, hey, what case you want? But it was beneficial because I was getting those cases for like 50 cents, outer box cases for 50 cents each, because I developed a relationship with somebody that was able to get them. And I was making, I think I sold them for like $30 each. So I was making like $29 basically just from selling outer box cases. And every transaction was something that was lucrative for me no matter what, because I established a relationship. So what I would say is, like, product reselling is very beneficial because you get assets and also relationships if you do it the right way. Let me be real. What are some cons? Some cons is that it takes money, right? It takes money and it takes time. And that's just the truth. So when I say it takes money is, yes, you might need to spend $100 or $50. If you want to just start out, I say starting out selling product. I think I started out with like $100, $200, but it really isn't hard to put that money into products. Like, I don't understand how somebody wants to be an entrepreneur, but they view it hard to buy products. Like, I'm talking about literally wholesale products. Why would you even hesitate on buying products? Prime example, the product box that I have on EducatedHustlerTeachMe.com. The product box comes with 42 products, right? 42 products in one box for $155, and you can sell all 42 products for higher than $6 and $5 and make a profit. But some people I say are hesitant. It's like, how are you hesitant about purchasing wholesale products? You mean to tell me if you had an option or a way to double your money, you wouldn't do it? Is it that you don't believe in yourself and trust in yourself and think that you can actually get it done? Because that's actually what it seemed like. And that's where I feel like a con is you have to have that mental. Like, it's easy to look on YouTube or even to speak to somebody like myself and say, hey, I want to be an entrepreneur bad. I want to do this really bad, Brandon. But like, are you putting action in? Are you actually going to take the time to sit there and put the hard work in and put your money where your mouth is? Because you ain't going to get nowhere if you're too scared to invest in something, invest in yourself. And see, I used to be in the beginning, like the real early phases of my entrepreneurship, I used to be scared, but I used to do it, but I used to be scared. Every time I invested in something, I would get butterflies in my stomach. And I would definitely say that's a negative, because you start to doubt yourself once you buy the products. You're like, oh man, gotta do the right thing. But eventually you realize, like, yo, this is gonna work no matter how hard or how long I had these products. I still can sell them no matter what. I've sat on products before for years. Everybody in this selling game has. Some products don't sell that you may get. You might get some clearance items from Walmart or Target if you're a thrifter, and then you realize why it was on clearance, because nobody wants it. But you hold that for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden, ding, cha-ching, cha-ching, you start to realize, like, oh, somebody brought it, because somebody needs what you have, no matter what. And that's like the mindset you have to like go into and adapt to, is just understanding that somebody needs it. So you shouldn't doubt yourself to the extent to where you feel like, oh man, like I don't think I'll be able to sell this. Like, never doubt yourself. Another con that I would say is keeping like being consistent and understanding that you are your business. It's hard to snap in to a entrepreneur mindset when you're so used to being a 9-to-5 worker, because you're going to be working for yourself, which means you got to list your products. You got to, if you want, go out to flea markets, which I'm going to start doing. I'm going to flea markets. I love flea markets because there's a lot of money there. It's a lot of money at flea markets. There's a lot of money in networking opportunities at pop-up shops. Like, all of those things matter, and all of those things can help you when it comes to your entrepreneurship. Like, getting a product box and going to a flea market is something that I urge people to do this summer, because it's literally going to put money in your pocket, literally. And you're going to be able to start your brand, like create a business name, create a store on MERCARI, eBay, Amazon, and start to actually perform and go out and let people know who you are. All you need is products. All you need is products to put in front of people and push it with your brand, and you'll be fine, and you'll be able to start. See, the biggest con that I see with a lot of dropshippers is that they want to start a business, but they don't want to really start a business. Like, they want to start a business for money, not for consistency. And if they want to do that, that's fine, but you are now going to have to take down your store once you get all those chargebacks. Just like you see all of these people that are on YouTube talking about, hey, go ahead and start this dropshipping store and sell this product. All their sites get taken down. All of these people's sites get taken down. The thumbnail above me and below me, I guarantee you their sites is probably taken down, because they're selling products that are temporary. They're selling a method and using a structure that's not meant to last. And why would they even teach you how to do that? I don't know, because we want consistency here at Educated Hustler. Okay, so guys, those are the cons, but we're flipping them into pros no matter what. So diving deeper, my history into this is, again, I used to drop ship and it was a bad experience. But when I ended up understanding, okay, these chargebacks are going to keep coming and it's going to frustrate me because I'm starting to lose money. I have my own rent to pay. I got bills to pay. I got children, and I can't deal with this, like getting the money and then all of a sudden losing it, right? So what I started to do was, I had a person I used to work with in Sprint, and he had a third-party Sprint store. He owned this Sprint store, right? He owned it. And he was actually putting cases and screen protectors and chargers in his store himself. Sprint wasn't providing him those products. He ended up going to factories. I went with him to search for different high-quality items for low prices. And that is how I develop my connections with these accessories. A lot of these accessories are accessories cell phone stores put in their stores. I'm not selling accessories that are cheap and low quality. So I was able to gain a connection with these factories through this individual, and I was able to continue that throughout my journey and my reselling experience. That's why I don't thrift. I don't go to stores and buy items from clearance. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I don't do it because I like consistency. And I keep trying to tell y'all, I'd rather make $500 consistently every month than make $1,000 one month, make $0 the next month, make $1,500 the next month, then make -500 the next. Like, I'd rather just know what my bird is gonna do. I wanna know what's gonna come in so I don't have to worry about having chargebacks. I wanna know that I have great quality products so that even if somebody did find an issue with something, I can always replace it. I can always help them out, and I can build my brand. So I ended up doing that. I ended up selling on eBay first. And when I was selling on eBay, I was making a good amount of money. Ended up taking my eBay money, opening up a store, had my store with physical products, phone repairs, selling phones. Then I started flipping phones. So it was lovely. And it all started with product reselling. And that's what I fell in love with. And it was something that I think dropshipping had to open my eyes with. I had to learn, stop being lazy, stop thinking that you can depend on some other person to provide products to your consumer. They're not the people that are going to be looked at. You are. They're not going to be the people get charged back. You are. You know what I mean? So it's I had to realize that the hard way and stop listening to people on YouTube, to be honest. I had to listen to the experience that I went through, and it all worked out. Now, how can you get products? So I keep this short, sweet, and simple. The way that you can get products, one, we have a product box full of 42 products that you can buy: headphones, drones, AirPod Pro replicas, speakers. We also have cases, we have screen protectors, we have charging cords, light up chargers. We have these charging tower adapters. We have a whole bunch of accessories that you can get out of this box. And this box is basically a business in a box. 42 products. Most people, they end up turning $155, which it costs $155, into $500 to $600, literally, with this box. It's 42 items in this box. The box costs $155. That means each product is approximately $3.70. If you sell these products for 70% profit margin, so around $7 to $8, you're going to be able to make money. You can even bundle these products. We're talking about car adapters. We're talking about car mounts. We're talking about every single electronic you can think of. You get in this box and you're going to be able to sell it. It gives you assets. I show people this all the time. I take these boxes to stores, cell phone stores in Philly, cell phone stores in Delaware, in New Jersey, and they sell them in their store. So if they can do it, why can't you? Why can't you gain those assets? Because once you get these products, you now have an asset. You now have a asset that is going to be worth money no matter where you walk or where you go. And that is how you want to get those products. Or you can go ahead and even look online, type in wholesale product reseller near me. Look up different things around you. Don't think that people are just going to give you the plug, because you got to understand there's some wholesale places out there that are promoting online. You just have to look for them. And I tried that. And the one thing I say is I had an issue with, they were very secretive. Wholesalers, these distributors, they are very protective because they don't want everybody to start going to them, because then they won't be wholesale anymore, right? They'll be literally selling to consumers just like us. So what they do is they hide in the shadows. So you have to look in depth. You have to search wholesale stores near me or things of that nature, but there may not be none that come up to you. So you have to really look, and also go and network. People like me, network with people and try and get as much as you can out of them. Try to learn, try to figure out different ways to implement the foundation into you and to making it work for you. And I know that you might be like, oh, Brandon, you're not giving me any websites. I can't give you no websites because some of these websites, they require EINs, they require sellers permits, they require all of that. I know I have a wholesale website, cwplug.com, where I sell wholesale electronics. without EINs or resellers permits. But a lot of people don't sell it without resellers. I said permits, reseller licenses. A lot of people, they require that because the state requires you to have it, right? If you're doing it in a certain way. So it's just all about understanding how to position yourself to networking with people. I do have a Discord. You can hit me up in the Discord at any point in time. The Discord is linked below. All right, so lastly, where would you list these products once you get them? So let's say you get a product box, right? Where would you list the products? Like, where am I going to list them, Brandon? Where's the best places for me to list them? Because I get this question all the time. Where's the best place for me to list them? Where's the best place to start? I'm going to tell you the best app right now to start with is eBay. Now, I hate eBay. We have a hate and love relationship because eBay is a platform I feel that does not side with the buyers. I mean, with the sellers, they side with the buyers, excuse me. They are very much, in my opinion, unacceptable when it comes to how they treat sellers. I don't feel like they treat sellers with care. But one thing I will say is it's the second largest selling platform. They do help you make money. It's just once you start to neglect your account, if you don't stay on top of your sellers rating, and once you stop selling the right stuff and you start selling like fake stuff and trying to get over, they'll catch you and they'll just take your account down. If you are somebody that's not shipping the products, they're just going to say, you know what, whatever, like we're going to restrict your account. Like they're really fast on restricting your account. They don't really give many warnings, but they're really good when it comes to starting out because it's an easy interface and it's easy for you to get your money. It's easy for you to list your products. It's easy to rank on there. I have videos on the channel about that. So I would say eBay would be the first. I would do MERCARI. MERCARI is pretty good, especially since they have zero sellers fees now. You're taking 100% of the profit basically, except when you are transferring it. But now I would really say like start with eBay, start with MERCARI, and then also start in person. Like start putting your products on OfferUp and meeting people. Once you meet these people, give them a business card. Like start to actually promote yourself. Once you promote yourself, you're going to be able to like start getting word of mouth sales. You're going to start letting people know you're out there. And those are really good, effective ways to start selling. Okay, and start building your business, right? So you need to make sure you have a name, make sure you got business cards. Like take it serious if you really want to start this income stream. All right, guys, to wrap it up, you can get a product box at hustlerteachme.com. You can also go ahead, it's the link below. The link is right below. You can get a product box, 42 products for $155. Each product costs you approximately $3.70. Sell it for higher, you're making a profit. You guys can also hit me up in the Discord. The link is below as well. Guys, this is a quick little guide. You can book a call with me as well. The link is below too. Guys, I'm here for you. If you need my help, you need my assistance, I'll walk you through it. One thing I do want to leave you guys with is please stop trying to take the easy route. Understand that slow and steady wins the race. Somebody that's just sitting there trying to just excel and just speed through different bumps and trials and tribulations and just trying to get to the destination instead of embracing the journey, they're never going to last. And I want you guys to last. So please make sure that you guys are being smart. Don't think that this happens easy. Build a foundation so your foundation lasts. Don't be like the rest of these people trying to be sold on a dream so they can make money quick. And if you have a job or you feel like, well, this might be too much for me, it's not too much. I promise you. Just trust the process, man. This will get you out of your job. This will get you an income stream that you can actually rely on. All right, guys. So I hope to continue to see you guys, man. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you and I love you for taking the time out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.